Hello there. I had a little live video going. I'm here enjoying myself with my kids, Katie and Kai. We just finished registering her at Chafee College, as you can see. I know it's mirrored, it's written backward, but we just registered my daughter at Chafee. I just wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about a life-changing, I would say stone or crystal, but it's not. It's a tektite. Tektite is a piece of glass that was formed from the crashing of a meteor to the planet Earth in Germany. It hit the ground in Germany, but it blew up. It spewed molten compound of itself and the Earth over many miles, and most of it landed in Czechoslovakia. This is called moldavite. I'm going to turn around so that you can see it translucently. You can see the light shining through it. It's a beautiful green color, okay? And it is imperfect. It has a lot of jagged edges. This is called moldavite, okay? This is an extraterrestrial substance. This is not of this earth, and it's actually more rare than gold because it came from a meteorite, and the remnants of that meteorite are finite, and so they are going to run out eventually. But this tektite, this natural glass, has a very high vibration. I don't know if you understand what I mean when I say vibration, but I highly recommend get yourself a piece of moldavite. Trust me, you will not regret it. This is a life-changing stone. Life-changing. You see this little ridge on it? It's kind of flappy, delicate. Looks like it is glass. It's glass. It's a tektite. It's called moldavite, okay? Get yourself some moldavite. Moldavite activates your heart chakra. It activates your third eye. And it activates your crown chakra. This particular piece of moldavite activates your crown chakra very powerfully. I know it sounds weird. I actually sleep sometimes with this piece of moldavite taped to my forehead. Okay? It is a life-changing stone. It is a life-changing piece of tektite. What it does is it affects your personality in very positive ways. It definitely affects change in your life. Change for the better. It helps you to march forward toward your personal destiny. That's what moldavite does. And it's a very high vibrational stone. When I'm wearing it on my head, I can do neurofeedback, but I won't trigger, because my frequency becomes so high that it's above the range that can be measured by my electroencephalogram. Okay? Moldavite, I'm just letting you know. Okay? It's going to give you some very lucid dreams. It's going to change your personality in very subtle ways, change your outlook, and it's going to make coincidences happen in your life. It's going to make things happen in your life that are going to help you move closer toward what it is that you want to get in life. Trust me on this. You want to get a piece of moldavite. Okay? And it's not cheap. All right? This is a $50 chunk right here. All right? This is not cheap at all. But it is one of the best things, the best purchases I've ever made in my life. I just wanted to put that out there. It helps you clear away a lot of negative energy. It's a high vibrational stone, okay? So you may clear out, you may detox, you may have a couple of headaches, you may have a physical detox reaction, maybe some old emotional baggage from the past might come to the surface unexpectedly, but you're going to find the phone rings strangely pretty often. And how do you use moldavite? Well, what do? I take my moldavite. Marco, how you doing, bro? I take my moldavite with some medical tape, and I tape it right here on my third eye. Okay? and I lay down and I go to sleep. And I might take a little bit of melatonin with some methyl B12 to kind of activate the pineal gland and get some good dreams going, you know. And my dreams kind of tell me what's going on. But most of the time, you will feel a reaction from Moldavite just by touching it, bro. You don't have to put it anywhere on your body. I just put it there because I want to concentrate on my third eye chakra, right? But you can hold it in your hand. You can put it on your chest, you know. You can put it on the pendant. You can wear it in the earring. You can put it on the necklace, you know. Just having it near and having it on your person, it amplifies the energy. Now, what you also want to do, you want to charge it in the sun. You want to take it out into the direct sunlight, and you want to hold it out, okay, in your hand like this, and you want to get it some direct sunlight. Now, if you look online, man, you're going to find a lot of videos online of people talking about Moldavite, okay? And remember, I came into holistic health through biofeedback and neurofeedback, biomedical engineering, and electronics. So I am a rational objectivist. I'm not a mystic at all. Okay, I'm a very clear-minded, scientific thinking person. So I'm very skeptical when it comes to, you know, a lot of the stuff, right? Believe me, if you would have told me years ago, 1 year ago, if you would have told me 1 year ago, 12 months ago, that I would be standing here selling a rock, okay, I would have thought you were crazy. But I will tell you the truth. Moldavite works. This is extraterrestrial. It is from somewhere in the universe. It came crashing to the earth, or it was blasted onto our planet, or shot down here by somebody, or given to us, or maybe God just went spat it out. I don't know what it is, but this moves you closer toward your destiny. Buy yourself a piece of Moldavite. And when you go to a stone dealer, you want to look for these little bent bubbles inside. You want to look for these imperfections and ridges. You know, like a big flappy flake out there. Look at that, 2 flakes and stuff. You want to look for these imperfections. You don't want a smooth, polished piece of what they call Moldavite. You don't want fake Moldavite. And believe me, all you have to do is touch it, and you will know the power. You will feel the power. I swear, it's weird. It's weird. All you have to do is touch it. And if you're shopping, just look at the ones that they have. Look at the ones that your stone master has, your stone dealer or broker has, and touch them all. Pick them all up one at a time. The one that you're meant to have is going to call you. It's going to feel you. And it's going to work on you. It's going to work on getting rid of fears that are stopping you from advancing toward the next change in your life, the next major alteration in your life. Moldavite is the stone. They call it the stone, but it's not. It's a tektite. Moldavite is the tektite that changes life, or what they call the life-changing stone. Moldavite. And you know, I really feel like a chump telling you guys all of this, because this is all from one meteor that hit the earth. Okay, or you want to call it a meteorite, I don't know. But this is from that one object that slammed into the earth, which means it's more rare than gold, okay, and diamonds, because the planet's going to continue to produce gold and diamonds. This is going to run out one day. So this is a well-kept secret. But I highly recommend getting a piece of Moldavite. It's strange. It landed in Germany, but the pieces all scattered mostly in Czechoslovakia by, I think, the Moldane River. That's why it's called Moldavite, right? The pieces scattered in Czechoslovakia, but the impact happened. Oh wow, man, Marco, get some Moldavite, man, and we're gonna start selling it in the States, man. I need you to go to Czechoslovakia and look around on the ground for some Moldavite, man. And we're gonna work something out, all right? We're gonna have some biometric Moldavite going on. But seriously, man, this stuff is real. It's finite. Obviously, it's finite. It's not gonna be around forever. I don't know. They say that big pieces and small pieces have the same same power, you know. But I do know that I love this piece here, and it has a very, very strong power. And I'm very serious, man. Get some Moldavite. It awakens parts of your personality. It awakens parts of your spirit. You know, most stones work energetically, and you know, their claim to fame isn't really so much of your personality. Moldavite, its claim to fame is your personality. Okay? And coincidence, that thing they call luck. You know? Now, I'm not saying luck like, you know, hey, take it to Vegas, you know, and hold it in your hand with the dice or whatever. I don't know, maybe if that's part of your destiny to win big in Vegas and to get rich, then, you know, God bless you. Go take some Moldavite to Vegas or whatever. But what I'm noticing is that it's helping me to hone the areas of myself that need polishing. It's helping me to get off my ass and not be lazy about things that I'm working on and accomplishing my goals. It's also kind of irritating me, and the fact that it's bringing up aspects of my life that I need to cleanse and I need to straighten up and take care of once and for all, and that I may have been procrastinating about. But it's bringing all of that to the surface. Just this little rock right here, Moldavite. Can you believe that? Moldavite. The life-changing tektite. See the black at the bottom here? See the little bubbles? The flaps here. Hey Maria, how you doing? Moldavite. Get yourself some Moldavite, okay? I'm telling you guys this because I love you. This is real. This really has power. It's not of this world. It is extraterrestrial. It came from somewhere in the cosmos, and it landed here on Earth. It landed in Germany, and it scattered its little pieces of Moldavite throughout Czechoslovakia. My brother, please do, man. And you know, from where you are, Marco, from where you are, you can probably get Moldavite a lot closer, a lot bigger pieces, and probably a lot cheaper than I can. But I love this stuff, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You got to get some Moldavite. You know, it's strange, right? You know, like I said, I started in this industry of holistic health through biomedical engineering and electrocardiogram technology, EEG, biofeedback, neurofeedback, and that kind of brought me into biomagnetism. The magnetism, because of this relationship with physics and electronics, is what brought me into biomagnetic therapy. But then being able to conduct communion between my body, the magnets, and the physical body of my client, I kind of noticed, well, wow, this is a little bit of magical here, right? The way magnets can affect the human body. Little by little, you know, I'm the president of the Upland chapter of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce, and so I have a chamber of commerce, chapter of the Chamber of Commerce. And so little by little, I'm being introduced to all of these different holistic practices, and I am every bit of a skeptic. Believe that. I am a skeptic, just like anyone else. Like I said, if you would have told me a year ago that I would be standing here talking about a stone and talking about it having power, I would not have believed you. I would have laughed in your face. But I'm here now, and I'm telling you that you should acquire a piece of Moldavite. Moldavite, okay? It'll change your life. If your kids are going through things and you know, changes in their life, and like my daughter right now, she's starting college, and well, of course, it's a new thing, right? It's a new thing. It's college, and you need courage. You need courage to get through these things. You need to be able to break through the barriers in life that keep you from making the changes that you need to make. Moldavite. 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 Highly recommend it. And I'm gonna continue. Now, perhaps if I had not started taking monoatomic gold, right? If I hadn't started taking Ormus gold, I may not have been spiritually in tuned enough to recognize the power of the Ormus gold. Anyway, I wouldn't have been able to recognize the power of Moldavite had I not been taking Ormus. And, or maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sensitive to stuff. But one thing led to another. Now, where are my kids? I left them in here playing games. And now I can't find either one of them. Here they go. Did y'all play the whole card out? Huh? So yes, that's what I'm talking about here, Moldavite. You got to get yourself in. And here's Katie. And here's Kai. Kai, you finished playing?
Yep.
I thought is your card empty?
I think I need some water.
Yeah, put some water.
Or how about a soda?
Okay. Hi Ashley, how you doing? So this is terrible for my face, but it's great for the light.
Hi.
To show you the Moldavite. It looks black when you first look at it, and then it looks green. A beautiful green. You know, it's almost like the kryptonite story on Superman, you know? A little piece of Krypton, a meteor blasts into the world, and now there's this stone that takes away. But it doesn't take away power, it actually gives power. And, you know, it's really surprising, right? And you see a lot of videos, watch the videos. There are a lot of claims. You'll find people of every country, every race, every culture and nationality, and they all seem to be saying the same thing about Moldavite. Get yourself a piece of Moldavite, and you'll realize that what they're saying is true. It's strange. It's strange, you know. And like I said, I'm not a stone guy or a stoned guy. I'm not a crystal guy or whatever, but this rock right here, this tektite right here, Moldavite, yes, you definitely want a piece of Moldavite. This is a life-changing piece of glass, life-altering tektite, Moldavite. And that's about it. I mean, I just want to sit here with the kids and have fun. I guess they're finished playing the arcade games, and we're gonna go out and start. No, it's not even the weekend yet. It's only Tuesday. Maybe we can find some tacos or something. But thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. And remember, Moldavite. Right? Get you some Moldavite. Thank you guys very much for joining. I appreciate it.